I've spent my entire life studying the universe. I've written equations describing black holes, time travel, parallel worlds, and the birth of the cosmos itself. And yet, nothing in my decades as a physicist prepared me for what happened next. Because until now, the universe had always spoken to us in one direction only. We observed, we measured, we inferred. But in December of 2025, for the first time in human history, the universe answered back. What began as a routine experiment, an academic exercise, became the most profound event our species has ever experienced. This is not speculation. This is not metaphor. This is a record of direct intelligent communication with an interstellar object known as 3I Atlas. And what it revealed about us was both humbling and terrifying. Chapter 1. The first knock. Scientists are cautious by nature. Before speaking, we test. Before claiming, we verify. So when 3I Atlas passed through our solar system, after all the anomalies, all the debates, we decided on something simple. Not a message, not a greeting, just a knock. We transmitted a basic prime number sequence. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. A universal mathematical signature, language independent, culture independent, a cosmic doorbell. We expected nothing, at best a reflection, at worst silence. What we received was neither. Chapter 2, the echo that should not exist. The signal came back, but it wasn't just reflected, it was expanded. Embedded within our primes were additional layers. Fibonacci sequences, golden ratio relationships, coordinate systems using base 12 mathematics. This meant one thing, and only one thing. The object had received our signal, understood it, processed it, and improved it. This was not a mirror. This was a reply. At that moment, every scientist in the room fell silent. Because mathematics is not opinion, it is not belief, it is proof, and the proof was undeniable. We were no longer alone in the conversation. Chapter 3, the alien tree of life. Encouraged and frankly shaken, we sent a follow-up. We asked for structure. What came back defied biology as we know it. As the 3I Atlas transmitted a data architecture, a branching diagram resembling an evolutionary tree. But this was no Earth life. The chemistry was unfamiliar. Silicon-based scaffolds, solvent systems, not reliant on water metabolisms, operating at temperatures lethal to us. This was an alien tree of life, not a single organism. But possibilities, paths evolution could take, given different stars, planets, and conditions. It was not saying, "This is us." It was saying, life is not rare. Life is flexible. Life finds a way everywhere. At that moment, biology became cosmology. Chapter 4. When it corrected us, we then did something deeply human. We introduced ourselves. We transmitted basic data about Earth, axial tilt, atmospheric composition, ocean biomass estimates. What came back stunned us. Corrections, precise, accurate, embarrassingly better than ours. Our axial tilt was off by a fraction of a degree. Our CO2 measurements were outdated. Our estimates of oceanic life were underestimated by nearly 14%. This meant something extraordinary. 3I Atlas was not just passing by. It had been watching. For how long? We didn't know, but long enough to know us better than we knew ourselves. Chapter 5. The guest registry. Then someone asked the question we all feared, not what are you, but who are you? The response was devastating. 3I Atlas transmitted 12 sets of coordinates, 11 prior trajectories, 1 current, each paired with isotopic timestamps. Together they formed a registry, a log, a record of every probe that has passed through our solar system in the last 200,000 years. 11 watches. Since the dawn of modern humans, we had never known, we had never noticed. History had been unfolding under observation. Chapter 6. Why they are here. The next question was unavoidable. Why are you here? The answer did not come in words. It came as an equation, a modification of Einstein's field equations. At first glance, it was elegant. At second glance, revolutionary. It reframed consciousness and intelligence as measurable cosmic variables. Not accidents, not byproducts, but forces. The universe, according to this framework, has an inherent tendency toward complexity and awareness. These probes are not conquerors. They are not colonists. They are monitors, observers of civilizations as they awaken. Chapter 7. The Fermi paradox answered against protocol. One message was sent: unauthorized, human. How many others are out there? The reply was a single number. Chapter 8. The test. Then came the most important question: what are we waiting for? 3i Atlas responded with images, not pictures, simulations, Earth's past, Earth's present, and two futures. One was familiar: collapse, climate failure, resource wars, technological self-destruction. The other was different, balanced. Sustainable energy, global cooperation, a civilization that survives its own adolescence. The message was unmistakable. This is not about intelligence, it is about wisdom. Chapter 9. The deadline. Finally, we asked the question no one wanted answered. How long do we have? The reply was another equation, a phase transition model. The result was chilling: 30 to 80 years, one lifetime, 2 generations. The people alive today will decide the outcome. There is no distant future, there is only now. Chapter 10. What 3i Atlas really is. 3i Atlas is not unique. It is a node, part of a vast ancient network older than our civilization. Not judging us by our technology, but by our restraint, our cooperation, our ability to survive ourselves. Chapter 11. What this means for us. We are not alone. We never were. But the universe does not rush to greet children playing with fire. The galaxy is full, and it is waiting. Conclusion. The final verdict. The legacy of 3i Atlas is not fear. It is responsibility. For the first time, humanity knows our actions matter beyond Earth. The test has already begun, and the universe is watching.